If you're here watching this right now, I'm just gonna assume you're a pretty talented videographer. Your work is not only pretty good, it's actually pretty great. Your clients even tell you all the time how much they love what you create for them, but for some reason, you're still not exactly where you want to be in your business. Or at least you're not making what you thought you could be making by now. But you know that it's possible because you see tons of other videographers doing it, charging 10K, 20K, even 30K per project, 5K, 10K retainers. Just like our student Tommy, who just hit his first 50K month. Look, you're probably working harder than ever. You're busier than ever. But your bank account, it still doesn't reflect that yet. Here's the truth that most people won't tell you. Talent almost has nothing to do with income in this industry in 2026 and beyond. If you're new here, I'm Connor Ricky. I built a 7-figure agency and helped over 500 videographers over the past years, scaled past 6 figures as well. And so by now I can tell you with absolute certainty, the reason most talented videographers stay broke, it has nothing to do with their ability to make quality videos. So let's go ahead and in this video, let's fix that. Most videographers operate under a completely broken model, and they don't even know it yet. You think the problem is your gear isn't good enough, your portfolio isn't strong enough, maybe you're not in the right city, you don't have enough followers. None of that is true. The actual problem lies in your business model. Let me explain. Right now, you're probably charging per video or per project. Clients need a video, you give them a quote. Maybe 3,000, maybe 5,000. You film it, you edit it, you deliver it, you get paid. But then what? You have to start all over. You have to go find another new client, another project, send another quote. This path leads you to what I call the revenue roller coaster, where one month you might do 12K, and then the next month you do 4K. And then maybe you have an even better month and you do 22K, and then back down to 5K. So then you can't plan, you can't hire, and you definitely can't scale. Because the truth is, you don't know what the next month looks like. This model is literally designed to keep you broke. So it doesn't matter how talented you are. It doesn't matter how good your videos are. If you're charging per project and chasing new clients every single time, you're capped. And here's exactly why. There's just 3 problems with doing one-off projects. Problem number 1, you're selling your time, not your value. When you charge on a one-off per project basis, clients often think in terms of hours. How long will this take? How many shoot days are there going to be? How much editing? They're essentially buying your time. And time has a massive ceiling because you can only work so many hours. You can only shoot so many days. So then your income just caps at whatever your time is worth times the number of hours that you can physically work. I hate to say it, but that's not a business. That, my friend, is a glorified job. Problem 2 with one-off projects and clients is that every month starts at 0. And this is the part that kills most people. No matter how good the last month was, you start the next month with $0 confirmed, 0 recurring revenue, meaning 0 predictability. You're hunting every single month. And when you're constantly hunting, you can't build systems, you can't automate. And you definitely can't hire a team because you don't know if you'll be able to pay them next month. I hope you're starting to see the problem here. Which leads me into problem 3, you attract the wrong types of clients. When you sell projects, you attract project buyers. And project buyers, well, unfortunately, they're price shoppers. They're comparing you to the 30 other videographers or even 3 other videographers. They're usually just looking for the best deal or the best price. They don't really care all that much about your skill. All they care about is your price. So then you just end up in a big race to the bottom, competing with people who will do it for half of what you're charging. And then even when you do win the project, the client doesn't even value you all that much because they're just buying a video from you. They see you as a vendor, not a partner, not an actual asset to their marketing team that they could not survive without. So you become someone that they hire once and forget about. And this is why talented videographers stay broke. Not because they're bad at what they do, not because they can't make awesome freaking videos, but because they're operating inside of a model that's just broken. So then what's the alternative? It's actually pretty simple. Stop selling one-off videos and projects and start selling ongoing retainers. Let me explain what I mean. Instead of charging $5,000 for one video, you charge $5,000 per month for ongoing video support. That might be 2 videos a month, that might be 20, that might be 1 video plus social content. Maybe it's video strategy, production, or paid ad management. The structure doesn't matter as much right now as the model. What really matters is this. You get paid every month, the client stays with you for 6 months, 12 months, or 24 months, or even longer. So you're no longer in hunt mode, feast or famine. You're no longer starting at zero every single month. You just have predictable revenue. And here's what happens when you have predictable revenue. You can hire, you can delegate, and you can automate. Then you can stop working 60-hour weeks and start building a real business that actually gives you freedom. But here's the part that most people actually miss. Retainers don't just give you recurring revenue. They actually change the entire relationship with the client. When a client hires you for a one-off project, you're a vendor. When a client hires you on a retainer, you're a partner. You're a part of their team. You're invested in their success. And when you're invested in their success, you can charge a heck of a lot more. Because now you're not selling videos. You're selling outcomes. You're selling growth. And you're selling results. And results, they're worth a lot more than videos. I want you to listen closely. This requires a shift in how you see yourself from here on out. You can no longer think of yourself as just a videographer. You have to start thinking of yourself like a video marketer. Here's the difference. A videographer says, I'll make you a great video. A video marketer says, I'll help you generate more leads and close more deals using video. One is selling a deliverable, the other is selling an outcome. I will die on this hill. Clients don't care about your gear. They don't care about your shot lists. They don't wake up wanting videos, and they definitely don't care about your editing software. They care about one thing. Will this make me money? When you can tie your work directly to their revenue, you're no longer competing on price. You're competing on value, and value has no ceiling. That's how I've been able to charge $40,000 for a single project before that only took me 3 days to film, and I didn't even have to edit it. Not because the video took me 400 hours to make, but because the client knew that that video that they invested $40,000 in would generate them $400,000 or more in revenue back to them. That's a 10x return, and I can promise you, nobody is going to argue with a 10x return. But you just can't position yourself this way if you're still thinking like a videographer. You have to think like a marketer. You have to understand their business. You have to understand their customer journey. You have to understand how video fits into their growth strategy. And when you can do that, everything changes. So here's what you do. Very tactical. Step 1, build a productized retainer offer. Stop quoting custom prices for every single project. Build one core offer, one deliverable package, one price. Make it very simple. Make it repeatable, which will make it scalable. For example, I help B2B companies in X niche generate more inbound leads using short form video content. You charge $5,000 a month for it, which is maybe like 2 or 3 videos plus some distribution strategy. Or you could run ads and also do content for your client. Step 2, position yourself as a growth partner, not a vendor, which is going to require you to change up your messaging potentially. Stop caring so much about cameras, lenses, and your color grade. Are those things important on your end, on the back end? Yes, absolutely. But your clients, they don't really care about them. That's not what's going to sell you on them. And start talking about like lead generation and conversion rates. Stop just like obsessing over your behind the scenes footage and start showing actual real client results in your marketing. Revenue generated, leads captured, deals closed, reach, awareness, anything. Okay, so step 3, build an inbound attention getting system. You gotta stop relying on referrals. They are extremely inconsistent. Good when they come in, but extremely inconsistent. You're not gonna be able to scale if you're just relying on referrals. Stop doing cold outreach yourself or at all. If you are gonna do it, hire someone to do it for you. Ultimately, you have to build a system that brings clients to you. I like leveraging both Instagram and LinkedIn for this. I have other videos on my channel diving deeper into lead generation strategies, so definitely go check those out too. But the fact of the matter is, you've got to build a system that runs whether you're working or not to bring in new leads and attention to your business. This is how you get off the revenue roller coaster. This is how you go from sporadic 10K months to 30, 40, and 50K months or more. Not by working harder, but by changing your model. So look, talent's probably not your problem. It's just your business model that needs some work, which is why I created the Video Retainer Architect GPT, which I'm just going to link down below for free, which is going to walk you through step-by-step building an offer that reflects everything we've talked about today. And if you're stuck in the like 10K per month prison, which to me is when you're not quite like making enough yet to delegate and build your team, so you're trapped having to do everything yourself. You've built yourself a glorified job. It's not because you're not good enough. It's because you're operating inside of a system designed to keep you stuck. The shift from project-based to retainer-based income is the single biggest lever you can pull inside of your business right now. I'm telling you, it changes literally everything. And this is exactly what we can help you build if you've been stuck around that 10K a month mark for some time. A productized retainer offer, an inbound lead system, a conversion process that turns attention into recurring revenue. If you want to see exactly how we do that and how we can help you, I'll link another video down below this one that breaks everything down. Either way, stop blaming your talent, because I know you make awesome videos. I know you're extremely talented. You just have to fix your model. So head down to the description and check out the Retainer Architect GPT, completely free, my gift to you. Use it to craft your retainer offer and start making some money on retainer. If you enjoyed this video, check out some of my other ones. Have a bunch of good stuff on this topic on this channel, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.